Chasing the Endless Summer. We're getting ready to go to a PPD in Nashville. I've never been before. This is my first time, but it looks like it will be one enjoyable event.
Hi everyone, it's Reverend Lori Blackman. I'm here for Magic TV and Pagan World, and I am with
Reverend Mary Hall
and
Lucy Jameson,
and they are both
coordinators
for
Nashville Pagan Pride Day.
It is an absolutely gorgeous day. It's a little windy, but it's not 95 degrees and sweltering, so it's a beautiful event. Tell us what's happening today.
Well, yes it is. We are having a great day. We've got entertainment. We've got food trucks for presenters. We've got Reverend Lewis. We've got the Pagan Hubbard. We've got Over on Sale. We have Papa G. We have got Amarillo Hawk and Faye Ferry. And we've got Mama Cheryl Cotton. So we have got a lot lined up for entertainment. We have Louis Carew, Krista Chapman Green, Luna Hips Belly Dance, Jessica Carter, who's doing pagan comedy, Chronicle Rhythm Drums, and rituals. We can't forget, we have got the Witch Please Drag Queen show. We have 3 rituals, an opening ritual. We have main ritual at 1 where we're planting a tree. We have got a closing ritual. So we just have a great day here. The gods have blessed us with beautiful weather. And I'm just really excited at how well everything has turned out.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain. It was supposed to rain all day. Appealed to various gods to give us a little bit of sunshine.
And they did.
Gave us a lot of sunshine.
They listened.
They listened. We burned a lot of candles and incense, and we have a beautiful day.
Is this the first year back since COVID?
It is. It is our first year live since 2019.
How was it getting back into the groove of getting everything done?
It's been a little stressful.
Yeah, we lost our vendor coordinator in 2019 due to a gun accident. And we just had to recreate what she did from scratch. And there's also the fact that she contributed so much to Pagan Pride Day that we really do miss her. And
Yes.
kind of feel her spirit here today with us.
Oh, I definitely feel cat circles with us. And we lost my daughter, Frankie Clark, who really did a lot for Pagan Pride Day too. So we couldn't really shorthand this year.
We've got some new volunteers, but we're working it out with ourselves, you know. Who works the best and what we need volunteers to do and when we need it, that sort of thing.
It's a wonderful event. If everybody can see straight down, over what, 70 vendors?
We've got 70 vendors,
Beautiful.
full day of workshops,
And I think
rituals.
we have 8 community groups that are here today,
Yes.
including the Nashville chapter of Americans United for the Separation of Church and State.
Oh, wonderful. I'll have to grab an interview with them as well. So, Mary, aside from PPD, because we are filming and going live for Pagan World,
Yes.
can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, Pagan World and Pagan World TV is an initiative to create pagan community, to draw us all together across our boundaries. We have our Pagan World website, and we just launched our Roku channel that we are really excited excited about. You can find us at paganworld.co. Please join us there and become a supporting citizen. If you have Roku, please look for Pagan World. You can find us on your channel search. We are running some brand new content made exclusively for Pagan World TV. It's for pagans by pagans. This is something I think our community has needed for a long time, and I am so excited to be bringing it to you.
Absolutely. So if anybody wants to donate, because these events don't run themselves.
No, they don't.
What do they do? How do they get in touch?
If anyone wants to donate to Nashville Pagan Pride Day, you can go to our website, nashvillepaganprideday.net, and we have our PayPal and our Venmo codes up there. If you want to support Pagan World and Pagan World TV, please go to paganworld.co and become a member, and there is a button there to do that.
Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to get out there to everybody?
Come out and have fun.
That's it. That's what it's all about. Come out, have fun, visit your vendors, keep it local.
And just get out and interact with the community, because I know one of the reasons that I do Pagan Pride every year is there's so many people that have small communities around Nashville, and they're the only pagans they know. Right. And besides being able to contact people online, they don't really see other pagans. To know that they're supported, that you have other people just like you gathered together in one place.
And Lucy, that's so true, because that's what Pagan Pride is for the community, for fellowship, to get together, to support your local vendors, your local talents. It's a wonderful organization.
Yeah, and it's also an opportunity for the non-pagans to come by, who see us out here, to realize we're just like everybody else.
Right.
I'm a grandma. I'm like everybody else.
That's a beautiful thing. Yes.
And
You're a grandma.
I'm a grandma. You've met my grandkids.
I think I adopted them.
Yes, you did. You're now Aunt Lori.
And I love them. Well,
Yeah.
thank you both so much for putting this on. It is absolutely stunning. This is my first time here. I love it. I'm already looking forward to next year. And until then, blessed be.
Blessed be.
And I am with
Jessica Carter, stand-up comedian.
So Jessica,
Yes. Oh.
so everybody was telling me we have a pagan comedian.
Yes.
This is like the first event I've been to with a pagan comedian.
Yes.
Tell me
yes.
about your act. What are you doing?
Well, it's interesting you say pagan comedian, because when Mary first asked me to do this, I told her, I said, yes, I'm an eclectic pagan. And I've been doing comedy for about 10 years now, but I have to work in the Southeast. So I don't get to talk about paganism as much as I would like on a normal basis, but I did add some special stuff in just for you guys today.
Awesome. And what time are you going on?
I'm going on at 2 o'clock.
So you're going on after the ritual of the tree planting?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
So we'll have to
Yes.
catch your show, definitely.
And I'm excited because I do get to be more of my authentic self today, I guess, you know, and around positive energy and positive people. And yeah, I'm excited about it.
So is this the first time you're doing a pagan event at all?
Yes.
This is fantastic.
Yes. This is my first time doing a pagan event, and I've been reaching out to people about it, and other people have reached out to me about doing more pagan-friendly events, and I I decided to go ahead and start my own pagan-friendly comedy production company.
Wonderful.
Yes, and it's called Conjuring Comedy. And it's on Instagram at Conjuring Comedy. And there you go. I don't know if that helps right there. And Hex the Heckler is a show that I have coming up on October 23rd over at the Barbershop Theater in West Nashville. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's other pagan-friendly comics who are, we're all going to do our sets, and then at the end of the show we invite the audience to heckle us. And but they have to come on stage if they do, and we get to roast them.
Oh, very cool.
So that is our Hex.
That is super cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Being that you're getting yourself out there in the pagan community, being a pagan comic, we need to get you on Pagan World TV.
I would love to do it.
So
I would love to do it.
later today, get with Mary because she's the general manager for Pagan World TV.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we would love to have you.
Yes, absolutely.
To-
Feel free to reach out to me at Conjuring Comedy, and if you have a birthday party, a pagan event, I also partner with a magician who's also a comic and super funny, and yeah, we're here for your private events as well, and come see a show when it's out there. I'll tag Conjuring Comedy.
Conjuring Comedy, and it's spelled just the way it sounds.
All together, Conjuring Comedy.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to your show later.
Thank you. I'm excited about it. I think
Awesome.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it will be too, because it's something that's not normally done
and I don't
at events.
I don't get to do this. Like I said, this is normally I don't get to do this because I guess because sometimes when you're a comic, you feel like you gotta you gotta hide part of yourself, you know. Like, but now I'm glad that I don't have to here, you know. So
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, and we will see you later.
Thanks. Yay! It was fun.
We have now 4 million people who are claiming to be pagan and reachable on the internet at some level. The book sales are supporting it, and you know the market is shattered beyond belief. There are thousands of suppliers. There's no one big supplier except for Amazon.com and Dollar General. What are the number 1 and 2 shops for pagans in the world? Amazon.com and Dollar General, or equivalent dollar stores. They buy their candles from the dollar stores. They buy their incense from the dollar stores where they can't afford it, or they're going to Amazon. Those are the 1 and 2 sales. Those are your real competition in candles and soaps and incense and all of it. Those are your real everyday your competitors. So all you have to do is move them from there to you, right? Because they want to. You can say, sorry, you're spending it with your community. People really want to. You have to make it possible for them to do that.
Hi everyone, Reverend Lawyer Blackman here from Magic TV and Pagan World, and I am with
Mirabelle Stoder.
And Mirabelle, where are you from?
Originally, I'm from South Africa, but now I live in Tennessee.
Wonderful.
For the last 8 years.
And what is your organization?
It's called Americans United for the Separation of Church and State. Basically, what we do is we believe that nothing that our taxes pay for should have any religion in it. So we also believe that one religion should not have any dominance over another religion. We believe that human rights, things like abortion are human rights and are all religion. You know, anti-abortion is a religious issue. Anti-schools and what they're doing in schools is a church-state issue. So all these things that just about anything LGBTQ, equal marriage equality, abortion, all these are church-state issues because they're all backed by this one church that believes it's the only church. So religion should never be used to harm others.
Right.
It's your religion stops when mine begins.
Yes.
And that's what we believe in.
Is this your first time doing a pagan event?
Yes, it is.
And I'm so glad that you are, because this is a problem across all over, not just one specific religion.
Yes.
If people want to get more involved and speak out on this, how do they do that?
Well, the best thing to do is to go to our website. Our website, nashville-au.org, is something maybe you want to take. I don't know if you can see this on your camera. That is that's the local organization, but we are a national organization, and our national organization has got a bunch of lawyers up in DC, and they fight for all sorts of things, all sorts of issues. We have a couple here in Tennessee who were turned down for adoption because they're not the right religion. And this is not only happening here, it's happening all over. We've got teachers who've been fired from schools for teaching something that the school doesn't believe is the right thing. This is a private school we're talking about here. The Supreme Court unfortunately sided with the coach who was praying on the 50-yard line. The Supreme Court is a big problem for us right now. It's a problem for everyone.
Right.
So at the same time that they ruled for the coach, they also ruled that Boston had to fly a Christian flag. They also ruled that Maine schools, there's very few schools in Maine. So the Department of Education pays religious schools to take children. But they're only supposed to learn the academics. And unfortunately, these religious schools are teaching them religion, which may or may not be what the same religion as the parents.
Right.
So those are the kind of things that we work for. So that's who we are.
That is beautiful, and I thank you so much for being out here today and getting this word out. And I love your sign here.
Oh yeah.
Keep your dogma off my rights. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And continue doing the work you do.
We will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm out on the dating scene, y'all. Even though I know I said I was bad at relationships, out on the dating scene, and it's awkward. It's very awkward. I was at a bar the other night on a date, and somebody's pepper spray accidentally went off in the bar. Oh, it was awful. It was terrible. My date, he was rubbing his eyes, and he had to run to the bathroom to rinse his eyes out. And the girl next to me, she was like, "Oh my God, this is terrible. This is so awkward." And I was rubbing my eyes, and I said, "I know. Normally I pepper spray the guy after he pays for my drinks."
We give people a chance.
So what is this board, Lucy? What is the board?
The board is I am a pagan because.
I am a pagan Oh, this is fantastic.
So what we do is we gave everybody an opportunity to make a comment if they wanted to. You know, it's so easy to, okay, I'm a pagan, but not really think about it. This gives them a chance to think about it and to connect with everybody else. They know that there's other people who are pagans and they're willing to say why.
That is fantastic. Lucy, you also have something special here behind us.
Yes. This is the ancestor. It started off as an ancestor table. The first pagan pride I did in 2012 was the same day, the anniversary of my mother's passing. And I really felt like we needed to bring in the energy of our ancestors. So we started off with a small altar at our pagan pride day, which we held up until 2014 at the UU. Now, it's kind of expanded. We found this purple
Canopy. Awesome.
Thank you. And said, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. We need to have it. And I collect bits and pieces over the years. And yeah, that one. The problem we have out here is
the pets. Nice.
Yeah, we commemorate our pets. Our pets are important to us.
Absolutely.
They're our furry family members. And why not include them when we honor the ancestors? Because they gave so much to us when they were part of our family.
Yes.
That when you let them go, you want to make sure that you honor them at the same time. And this one over here, this is mostly for our pagan ancestors, the people that made an impression and a impact on the pagan community when they were here. Buckland, Eden McCoy, that was a shock. She was so young. Also, I made a
Morning
special
Glory.
one for Morning Glory, since Oberon was going to be here. I wanted to make sure we specially acknowledged her. We also give them an opportunity to leave notes for their ancestors.
Oh, how beautiful.
And what we do with these is our coven on Samhain will have a ritual and a bonfire, and we'll burn those and send the energy back to the ancestors.
I love it. I love it.
Now this over here, this is, we wanted to specifically remember Cat Sickles and Frankie, Frankie Clark, who is Mary's daughter.
Mary's daughter.
Right. And as it says here, we remember 2 dear friends and committee members. They were so important for us. They did so much, and they were, Cat in particular for me was such a good friend. And to not acknowledge him, I think, would be an insult.
It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
They were both at our last in-person, and we lost Kat, like I said, in 2019. And then we lost Mary Clark. I didn't put the dates on there, but I think she's been gone about a year.
Yes.
It was a health issue. So it's important to remember our ancestors.
It is.
Even if we can't trace them back on an ancestry site, they're still there, and they still influence us. And I'll give you an example. These 2 little head things here are mine. My father got them in the Philippines back in the 60s.
Oh, beautiful.
And when I was putting together our first altar, I looked at these and I said, they belong. They're ancestor
gorgeous.
heads. They belong. So not only did we put the pagan ancestors in here, they put a little bit of my ancestors too.
Awesome. That is fantastic. Well, thank you for doing this.
Thank
Like I was saying earlier, the ancestors are a very big part of our tradition as well. So I understand your feeling on this.
Well,
It's a beautiful
I'm very
thing.
glad that y'all could come and see it today and share it with the others.
I am so happy to be able to share it with people. That's what we're here for.
Exactly.
Get the word out and share and have everybody together.
Exactly.
Lucy, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let me have you introduce yourself and your booth.
My name is Caitlin Carter, and I run Black Cat by Caitlin, which is my shop on Etsy. I'm a cat lover. I crochet items. I make tumble stones. I'm now getting into incense. I have two scents available today. Ginger Snap, which is a combination of ground cinnamon and ginger essential oil, and then I have Sugar and Spice, which is also ground cinnamon but vanilla essential oil. Tumble Stones. I'm also raising money for Fluff, which is a non-profit organization for cats. They do rescues to find forever homes or fosters from. They also do TNR, which is trap, neuter, release. They also find barns for cats that are too feral to be house cats. And I just love crochet. I'm a cat person. I'm a witch. I'm solitary eclectic. I practice Wicca, hedge witchery, paganism, shamanism, and when the need calls for it, hoodoo.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
And are you having a good time today?
Oh yes, I'm having a great time. I got here about 7:22, unloaded, set everything up. Next year I know what to buy for my booth. More table space.
And let me have you give your contact information.
You can contact me at, do you want my phone number or email address?
Whatever you want to give people.
You can contact me at pridelanderlover, PRIDELANDERLOBER @gmail.com. Or you can contact me through my Etsy page, Black Cat by Caitlin.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. You have a good day.
You as well.
Thank you. Bless.
So whatever project you have, it's got to be passionate. People will give you money for passionate projects. I'm creating the first really established Pagan World TV. I've also done this by small subscription amount, lifetime members before 21 years ago to build Witch School. Now the largest of its kind, 300,000 members, graduated thousands of people, all of those things. I did Pegasus Night Radio, kind of the same thing, small tidbits, small cast. Today we have 6,000 hours of audio. It's been around for 13 years.
Welcome friends, family. There are people I haven't seen here in years. There are some people here that are missing from our group who have passed on, but I'm certain that they are here with us in spirit. I see lots of old faces and new faces, and this place has always brought me joy. Coming here every year brings me joy because I know that I get to see people who are of like mind and like heart. We come together today because we are a community.
Yes.
This community has lost a member that is very urgent, very important to us. Mary told me earlier this year that the tree had been taken down. Our ritual tree that has been here for years. And we expected that it would be here for many years after, but sadly that was not to be. An old man told me once that the best time to plant the tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is today. So today, as a community, we are planting a new ritual tree. This tree is a tree that is native to Tennessee, and therefore a happy addition. It will feed our wildlife. It will strengthen our community, as the oak is the strongest tree in the forest. And it will connect us all in ways that we have never been connected before. As you all know, trees have been found to be nurturing to each other. And that is what we as a community should do. We should nurture each other. We should be there for each other. We should support each other. We should love and care for each other. As I'm standing here today looking at all the faces that I have seen for years, the new people that I've just met, and the friends that I come and see year after year and have done so for the last 6 years, it brings me great joy to be amongst you again. And I hope that you feel the same joy and pride in this community that I feel, because we've gotten bigger, we've gotten stronger. We've supported each other, and that's what communities do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have decided to give this tree a name because when I bless things, it's important to me to know and to feel that they are a real spirit and entity. This tree is Dar. Dar comes from the Irish word for oak. And we know that Dar will grow and be a beautiful tree, the strongest in the forest. I have asked the Corellians have been asked and have in turn asked me if it would be possible to connect to the great crystal web. At this moment, if Reverend Dodd would be so kind as to place the crystal grid for the tree.
Thank you. So if you're not familiar with the crystal web, it is an energy construct that is all over the planet. We have crystal access points literally on every continent, including Antarctica. And this will be a crystal grid and a crystal access point where you can put energy into the web or take it out if you need it. connect to it for communication. You can connect to it for energy. And I have already blessed the crystals, but I'm going to ask you in joining with me to bless the crystals again before we place them in. I'm going to call down the ambient energy of the universe, the energy of spirit. And I ask you to join your energy to that energy of spirit. And O crystals, we charge you to be a bond between us, strengthening the bond of love and kinship which exists, and carrying it forward, linking us all one to another in love and strength and community. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
And now, may I borrow your seat? Thank you. Now let us take a moment to fill them with energy. And crystals, we charge you to connect now to the web. There are a lot of steps I'm doing that you are not hearing because it would just slow us down. But we are connecting them to the web at this moment. And they are connected. And you know how to open them when you need them. And the grid has been created. So mote it be.
When we initially discussed planting the tree, we discussed placing amulets and talismans at the roots of the tree. This is to connect us all to the tree. If you have a talisman, if you have something you would like to put in at the root of the tree, please come forward and put your offerings on or around Dar. If there are no more offerings or talismans, then I'm going to call and ask each clergy person, and I know that there are quite a few clergy people here, to please come forward so that we can all bless Dar. Let us introduce the new community member, Dar. Welcome, Dar. Welcome, Dar. Welcome. We hope that you grow tall and strong as your predecessor has. And we hope that you will shelter many of our gatherings, our children's gatherings, our grandchildren's gatherings, and all the gatherings that take place here throughout the years. May your presence always be a joy in this community. To all of you, thank you for coming. Welcome Dar to the community. And may we all grow in strength and in love and in community as Dar will grow amongst us. So mote it be.
So mote it be. So I wanted to explain to you how to open the crystal access point. And during the ritual I pointed out that there are many steps I was not narrating for the people because it would have bogged everything down. But the crystal web works partly on geometric magic, so we use a lot of geometric shapes. So the crystal access point, when it's closed, is in not a ball of light, but a cube of light. And it rotates clockwise but very slowly. When you open it by bringing in the energy of the universe, sending it through your heart to the access point, and that square will become a triangle, a tetrahedron. That's when you know it's open. And you don't have to do anything to close it. It'll close on its own once you're done.
Don't ask them their astrological sign anymore. Ask them what's their favorite candy. That tells you everything you need to know about a person right there. Right there. Like if they like Twix, it's 2 in a package, they're into monogamy. That's cute. They're cool. They like Skittles. I don't think they're ready to commit. They're not down with commitment yet. They're running around tasting the rainbow. Not yet. If they like sugar daddies, they're broke.
Hi everyone, Reverend Lori B here with Magic TV and Pagan World, and I am with...
I'm Stephanie.
And Stephanie is with...
the Crooked Crossroads Society.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Crooked Crossroads? I love the name.
Oh, thank you. Well, we are an American Tradcraft coven. We have been around since 2006, so we are one of the oldest covens in Nashville. We practice Tradcraft. That was created by Robert Cochran, so we're non-Wiccan. We also practice primitive witchery, which is a tradition I created, and we also incorporate spiritism, which is ancestry work.
Beautiful. Yeah, I've never saw primitive witchery worded before. Was it always called that, or is that something that you
it's something
developed?
That I created. It incorporates things like hearthcraft, garden witchery, kitchen witchery. It's sort of an umbrella that I just sort of encapsulated all of those things into. So primitive witchery is basically just, it's not ceremonial. It is getting back down to the roots of the earth and getting sort of your hands dirty and doing things that, say, our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, great-great-grandmothers would have done. So that's what I do.
And what do you have here?
We have all kinds of natural products. We have things like fire cider, elderberry syrup, and then we have a little bit of crooked, because we are a crooked coven. So we have things like skeleton keys, we have antique coffin nails, railroad ties, we practice hoodoo. I'm a hoodoo practitioner and teacher, so we also have hoodoo items like we have red brick dust, which all of our items are authentic. So things like our red brick dust come from a 300-year-old brick that came from a cemetery in Natchez, Mississippi. There's that. We have black salt, it's a raccoon penis bone. This is traction oil. So everything that we have is handmade, it's authentic, it's old, and it comes from here.
Awesome. Fantastic. If people, do you accept people into your coven So if people want to contact you or find out more information, where do they go?
We have a Facebook page, and we also have an Instagram page. And we have a classroom on Facebook where that's the first place where people go if they'd like to join our coven. It's where they learn about our practices, our tradition, and they can get more information. And if they feel like they connect with us better, they can come for one of our meet and greets, and then we go from there.
Awesome. So that on Facebook it would be Crooked Crossroads Society?
Yes.
And do you have a website?
We do. It's crookedcrossroads.org.
.org. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck. But before I go, is this your first year back out since COVID?
Yes.
How does it feel to be back out after being in lockdown for so long?
Oh, it feels great. It feels great. It's been a long time. It's actually, we haven't been here since before that. So this is our first time back in like 10 years.
Oh, so great. Welcome back.
We've been in the shadows for a very long time. This is like the first time we've come back. So we are very happy to be back out.
And willing to expand.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, fantastic. Yes. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie. And I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Awesome.
My last story is the book of the worst book publisher ever. He decided he could sell 200 books per, if he could sell 200 books per state, he'd make a fortune. He'd do great. And he did really quality books. Well, most people don't realize, most booksellers do not sell them in 1,000 copies. The average copy for booksellers is like 125 books. It's really true. And so he's there, and he was going to festivals, and people were not buying his books. They were quality books. And everybody said, how many times have you heard of it? I wish we had advanced books. You hear it all the time. I wish we had more advanced. And he did. He put out in programming, high-end in that. He put out Candle Magics. He put out a bunch, Spellcraft, put out a bunch of books, really quality books. Decent covers, nobody would buy them. So he learned something very weird. So he just said, everybody wants rhinestones on their books. You might as well put rhinestones on their books. Right? They want the shiny stuff. Right? Okay, cool. And here's what the mistake he made. So he goes home moping about nobody wants to buy his books because they are always wanting the shiny things. What was his biggest mistake in that one? I told him over and over again. He went out of business. If they want rhinestones on the books, put rhinestones on the books. Right? The answer was right there in front of him. If you want to have your books sold, put rhinestones on them if they're buying rhinestones. And he failed because he wouldn't bring himself down to where his market was.
Thank everyone for coming out and celebrating our 17th anniversary with us.
Woo!